Hello friends and welcome back. Today I have another remodel. This one was requested by Julie. She requested that I remake the haunted house, and at this point I have not done it yet. I'm just taking a look at it, recording it as I look at it with you here. I hadn't really looked at the house in a very long time, but obviously this is not my style at all. So this is going to be a challenge, and I'm really grateful that my subscribers are keeping me challenged like this. It's a lot of fun, and it allows us all to interact with each other. So please keep them coming. I do have a list, and be assured that I am going to get to your request as long as I answered your comment letting you know I put it on the list. That being said, if you haven't watched my remodels before, then you may not know I do not change walls at all or the footprint of the home. Occasionally I do add an upper floor, but as for the home itself, this main level or levels, whichever house is chosen, I do not change the original walls or floor plan structure. So this is, as you know, the haunted house. Not my style, so I'm not really sure at this point what I'm going to do. There's that cemetery there in the back, and I'm just not sure. So we're going to take a look at it emptied out here in a second, and then when I come back after that, you'll see what I did with it. Of course, we can't move the graveyard. The floor plan's not that bad. I'll probably keep it as a one-story. We'll have to see. But I guess I'm just going to have to work with what's there. I really appreciate the challenge, Julie. It's just, you guys have seen it before, and it is what it is. So I'm going to have to do some thinking. I'm not very fond of the exterior or the interior. And the gate around it's nice, but the cemetery, again, can't go anywhere. So I may just remodel a really nice home that happens to be next door to a cemetery. And that's probably the route that I'm going to have to go with this. But we will see. And I think I'm probably going to build a stone type house to go with that gate. I think that would complement it really well. I don't know, maybe we'll have to call the city and have them annex the cemetery, but either way, when I come back, you'll see the finished product. Okay, so here it is. I did exactly what I said I would probably do, and that is to build a stone house, a nice house. It just happens to have a cemetery in the backyard. So that's what it ended up to be. And if you watch my videos, you know my voice has not been great for the past few days, so you'll have to excuse it. But this is what the outside turned out to be. I made a nice patio in the back with some tall plants to sort of obscure the view of the dead people back there. You know what I almost did? I almost made it a funeral home, you guys. I really considered it. I even did the front part, but I had to change it. But just so you know, this almost became a funeral parlor. But anyway, we'll go on a tour of the inside. I just wanted to show you what that little room in the front looks like at night, because I just realized, as long as I've played this, that those candles light up the dark room without really lighting it up all the way. But anyway, let's go on a tour of the interior here. When you come in, I moved the entrance over here to the right, and I've made just this sitting area with a bookshelf and one of those nice sectionals, one of the newer lamps, and I call it the shoe station there. And yeah, it's just a nice little entryway there. And then you come through this doorway to a kitchen. I've used the wooden countertops with the cabinets there. And you'll notice a more neutral theme throughout. I did that to brighten the home up a little bit because the lot's so gray looking. So I thought a brighter interior would serve the home just a little bit better. And off to the side there, I've also included a little butler's pantry, mainly because I wasn't sure what to do with the space, and with the kitchen smaller, I thought that would be a good idea. So in the larger room here, we have a great room. We have the nice table and chairs over there. We have a sitting arrangement with the larger screen TV on the wall. I've put wall sconces on either side of it. A bookshelf over there with the little reindeer, and an exit out there to the patio. I've also used the white homestead windows. And over here in this little area, this used to be the kitchen, I've made a little hearth room. I've put the beadboarding type wallpaper on with that stone near the fireplace there as an accent wall, and then on either side of the fireplace put those nice wine bars. And in this little room here, I've tucked in a half bath and laundry room. I had that towel rack left over from breaking down the farmhouse, and I just hadn't used it, so I thought it would be pretty in here. So coming back around this side of the home here, excuse me, we have the master bedroom, I guess the only bedroom, so it's pretty much like a cottage. But I've used a new green master bed there, and I've made a nice bright master bathroom. So that's what it's looking like. Oh, and I've put a little closet in here in the other tiny room that they had on that side. So you guys know what the floor plan is because we don't change it, so I don't need to show you the grid, but I will show you the furniture placement that I've done to redo this haunted house here. And that's where I've put everything. And you can, slow it down or take screenshots or whatever you'd like to do if you'd like to recreate it and make it your own way. But that's what I repurposed the rooms for. And after the initial, like I always have, like, what am I going to do? It was a fun remodel. It really was. So thanks, Julie. I really appreciate it. I know you from Facebook and you always have beautiful builds yourself, so I was glad to get a request from you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's a short one, but it was fun. And if you have any requests, you can leave them in the comments and I'd be glad to see them. Thanks everyone for watching and have a wonderful day.